Hey, good morning, transition team. Jason asked about how to play a Kahoot, so this is a part 2 video to show you how to do that. So I've logged into my Kahoot page as you see, and here on the right are the Kahoots that I've created. So as you create your Kahoots, you will see them listed here. If you want to see them all, again, notice there is the see all for how many ever you have personally created. This also works if you are using somebody else's Kahoot that they created. It's just that you would put in their link, so you would copy that and so forth. So hopefully if you find a Kahoot when you're searching and you want to play it, you just copy that Kahoot link instead of creating your own. I've found that it works better in our situation to actually create our own because we can control things that like the time setting. For instance, it's important with the delay to give at least 20 seconds, if not 30, for the kids to be able to make their responses. So when you want to play, as you see, you've got your list of Kahoots that you've created here, and so I'm just going to click on the play button for the self-advocacy. And then you want to use the teach option. This is where it gives you the ability to go through the questions with the students. They put in their answers. They're going to see who comes out on top and so forth. Hopefully every student wants to get them all right and do well. But when you click teach, it will bring you to this page. Notice if you can see through my image up here, it has now changed from Kahoot.com to playkahoot.it. You're going to want to choose the classic version, but first you want to make sure that you have selected the correct game options. Down below here, when you click on the game options, notice it will screen through them, so it's showing them all. Personalized learning would be if it's individual, so that one stays off. We want to use the friendly nickname generator. Turn that one on so that way you get fun names and the kids are not putting in their own names. It works best for our recordings and that kind of stuff, keeps the privacy in. You can choose the lobby music that you want. I always suggest using that because it'll play, and when you've got your microphone on, everybody knows, hey, we are getting ready for Kahoot at this time. I generally use the original, although I have used the disco as well. Notice when you click on that arrow, you can preview them by clicking the little button. You can randomize the questions if you want. If this is turned off, it's going to do them in the order that you have them in your Kahoot. It can also shuffle the answers, so that's where, you know, if you've done it once with students, you might want to change up the answers so they're not knowing that, oh, that one was the blue one right off. They have to actually read the answers. And I don't worry about the instructions. We don't have to worry about the two-step join in because we are using the friendly nickname generator. So you are all good. It will automatically move through the questions. If you turn this on, I generally leave it off because, again, we're using this primarily as a teaching tool. It of course can be review of material that we may have put into our slideshow presentation, but for Karen and I, often there's just kind of a hand in glove that, okay, we've talked about some stuff, but then we just ask some questions that are related to the subject. Sometimes it comes directly from the PowerPoint, and other times it's just a general knowledge about that topic. So that's why we don't automatically. It gives us the time after the kids give their response to talk about those answers, why that answer is the correct one. And of course, I always like having fun by becoming the game show host extraordinaire, you know, when it moves then from instruction on to saying, all right, and now let's look at the leaderboard, and so forth. So anyway, the main one, as you see, make sure that friendly nickname is turned on, and then use the classic player. Notice now it is loading the pin, and you can hear the music playing. And so what you will want to do is, as you are in your class, I'm going to go ahead and mute this right now. See over here, adjust volume, and I'm going to go ahead and say, turn it down. That way it's a little quieter. And I believe it can be completely muted if that's what you want. Yep, there it went completely away. And so you may want to bring up this page as you're starting so that it's already preloaded, and then as you're getting ready to play, you can turn the volume up. Anyway, as you come to Kahoot, you can either have this information on your PowerPoint, but I've gotten away from putting it in the PowerPoint. That is a reminder to me to do the application share and come to this specific page so that the students see the instructions with the game pin. Notice they have two ways that they can get into the game. First, you can instruct them open up a web browser and go to Kahoot.it, shown here, and they would put in this game pin. The second way is some students have the Kahoot app on either a smartphone or a tablet, and so they can open up their app and again put in the same Kahoot pin, and then the players are going to start popping up. And of course, as they're getting logged in, I again like having fun as game show host extraordinaire. And hey, Hoppin' Lizard has just joined in along with Bunny Rabbit, or whatever their names are. Again, because they're random, they're safe games. It's not the kids' names, and so you can have fun with it. Once you have, I generally also will do a countdown to Kahoot. It's like, okay, we're going to give you 10 more seconds to get logged in. As you see that that's kind of slowed down, and just kind of do yourself a little countdown, and then go ahead and you click start. Now, obviously, I'm still waiting for players in this example, so I can't click start. There's nobody coming to this room. It's just an example. But as you see, that's how you get to the Kahoot. You've application shared this, so they still are watching Blackboard so that they can see the questions and the answers as you are reading through them. I always read through the questions and the answers as they are coming up so that they both hear it and see it. And then in their web browser is where they answer. So you may want to make sure to give that instruction that they split their screen so that they see both Blackboard, the shared application of this window, so that they can see and read the questions, and then they also have their web browser open where they can do their response. So that is the quick question answer for that, and hope you all enjoy using Kahoot to instruct our students on transition services. Bye now.